Early on in my last relationship, one thing that I wasn't super consistent about was doing things like the dishes before bed. I'd just leave them for the morning, take care of it in the morning. Just little things. The messes, they were something that I might help take care of, but I didn't have this drive to take care of them. And as the relationship progressed, I started noticing just little things like, just doing the dishes right after dinner having a very, very positive effect on my partner. And so over the course of the relationship, I'd started, if I saw the garbage needed to be taken out, I took it out. I took pride in this. It actually was something that I felt good about. I just saw these as all. I used to work for McDonald's back in the day, and we had this concept called golden opportunities. And if you could ever pull off a golden opportunity, it was a good thing. We didn't really talk about it too much within the actual like worker to worker, but it was something I looked for. And one example of a golden opportunity I once had was I had a mother in there with like four kids, and when her food came up, I didn't have anything to be doing right that second. And so I just suggested right then and there, I said, hey, I can help you bring this all out there. Because she was going to take it all the way out to the play place. There was a whole ass door she was going to have to open, and she had four kids to deal with. I ended up carrying all the food. She got the door, and she was super grateful. And this was an example of a golden opportunity. And so, with my relationship with my ex, I started seeing these golden opportunities to do stuff like the dishes, take trash out. And they didn't feel like a chore at that point. They felt like an opportunity. And I've been noticing since I've been single and living with another man that this hasn't been the case. I haven't felt this drive, and so the garbage will fucking sit for a week over full as we stuff it down and I eventually take it out. And each time I do it, I'm kind of reminded of that golden opportunity. And one of the things that I've been trying to use as almost a mental hack is motivation. I'm not motivated to do these things for my roommate. I'm just not. It's not who I am, and to try and force myself to do it for that reason is silly. If you want to go to the gym to work out, whatever your reason is should be your real reason and what you're telling yourself. If you tell yourself, "Oh, I want to go to the gym to work out because I want to be healthy and live a long life. I don't want to be fat," when the real reason is that you kind of want to get laid and you think about women more than you care to admit, you're gonna have a hard time talking yourself into going to the gym if you aren't just honest with yourself and going, you know what? I do want to get laid, and therefore this is why I'm going to go to the gym to try and look fit because I do care about getting laid and it's nice, and that's my motivation. You don't have to tell other people that, but you don't want to lie to yourself about what your motivation is because it'll stop working if it's not really what your motivation is. So for me, stuff like doing the dishes before I go to bed or cleaning up around the house, I've had to start to think about it in terms of act the way you want to act in your dream reality now. If I want to have a beautiful wife with a loving family, and I look around my house and I'm home all day and I don't have work, and my girl's at work, which in this case it's my roommate, but imagining I was in a relationship with a beautiful woman, my girl's at work, busy doing something or busy with the kids, whatever it might be, and I have some time on my hands, suddenly I see golden opportunities around the house. And I'm like, man, I can take the trash out. I can clean up the table. Oh, imagine how happy they'd be if they got to see that table. I know these are the things that motivate me to do these kinds of activities. And so if any of this is resonating with you, maybe try and put this into practice yourself. Maybe start to think about, all right, if I was in a relationship, what would I be doing right now? Would I be looking for something to do around the house? Would I be looking for like maybe one or two nice things I can do for my partner today? Would I be thinking about what am I going to make them for dinner? What would you be doing if that were the case? Especially if you're someone who is single and has been wanting a relationship for a long time. I encourage you to start to think like this. Start to ask yourself, okay, what would I do today if I did have a partner? Oh, I'd wake up in the morning, we'd brush our teeth together, I'd take a shower. Like, what would it look like? And start to act that way even though you're single and don't have this partner. That way, when you do have the partner, you'll be ready to lay a foundation that looks the way it needs to look from the beginning, and it won't be so. You won't have to trip up as you're having to learn this new skill set. I hope this helps. Have a great day. I love you all. Peace.